So you're thinking about moving to Michigan and you're looking for something in Oakland County, a small, cute, affordable town, maybe Clawson, Michigan is for you. Hey guys, welcome. This is the Living in Detroit channel. My name is Matt Talbot with Redefine Real Estate, and in this video, we want to show you a little bit about Clawson, Michigan. This one I think is underrated. I don't think it's talked about enough. I love Clawson. It is another one of these very cute downtown, small town feels in Michigan. You're about 19-20 miles from Detroit and not far from the Woodward corridor as well too. We want to show you a little bit about downtown so you can kind of see a little bit about the vibe, see if it might be the good city for you. We'll also jump into some of the housing statistics, some of the restaurants. We're actually walking down Main Street. 14 Mile was the intersection we were just at for the introduction. And so as you can see, there's the Irish pub. You got an ice cream place up here. You got all the little shops, all the little boutique stuff going on. There's some, the laundry mat, you know, liquor store on the corner. All that good stuff that you would want out of the small town vibe. We do a lot of these little towns on this channel. And if you guys can't tell, I'm really trying to paint a picture of what it's like to live in Michigan. So if you're moving to Michigan, you know what the different areas are like. But you can probably tell from our channel, there's a reoccurring theme here. We have these really cool old towns. So Clawson actually dates back to the 1800s. This is pretty cool here, huh? We cover everything within about an hour of Detroit for our team. So we cover everything in Southeast Michigan as a whole. But if you just look at Detroit and you head out on a spoke in all directions, everything within about an hour of the city is not that far apart. Pretty much most places that you're at, for the most part, you're only about a half hour or so, give or take, to all these different towns. So I think the benefit of living in Southeast Michigan, Oakland County, Wayne County, some of the surrounding counties as well too, is you're so close to all these different little towns, which gives you all these different flavors. We're gonna show you some of my favorite restaurants here in Clawson. We're gonna show you some of the real estate, some of the price points for real estate down here as well too. But again, it's just another example of the small town feel. However, because there's so many of these little small towns all congregated together, you have all these different flavors in one area. And I think that's the thing that's missed the most about Southeast Michigan. I think that's the thing that isn't talked about a lot. I think that's the thing that a lot of real estate agents don't do a good job presenting. I think that a lot of people don't understand when they're moving to the area. That's the true benefit. So you have all these little towns, then you spread out, you get more and more rural areas, you get a lot of hiking, you get outdoor adventures, you go up to the Upper Peninsula, you go across the state. I mean, it's just beautiful and it's endless when you start to travel outside of Southeast Michigan as well too. But the benefits of this area, of your day-to-day 80-90% of your time, is going to be all these little towns and all the little fun stuff that they have to offer. Okay, my two favorite spots in Clawson happen to be right next to each other. There's the brewery on the corner. There's restaurants all over the place. A lot of stuff actually I haven't tried here, but I've heard some of the new restaurants are good. But my two favorite spots, one is White Wolf. It says it's a Japanese pastry place, which they have good pastries and stuff, but it's an awesome like coffee shop. I'm big into like coffee culture, and like I'm obviously on the road all the time. We're out and about, we're doing YouTube, we're doing this. So a lot of times I need to get some work done, and I slide into coffee shops, pop open the laptop and knock some stuff out. This is a good place to do it. And then my personal favorite, okay, we're gonna get in there in a minute. We're actually gonna go in, we're gonna try some of the food because I want to show you guys this place. It's called Noble Fish. Okay, I'm a huge sushi guy. Noble Fish is the best bang for your buck, maybe in all of Michigan. It could be the best bang for your buck in America, actually, now that I think about it. When I think about it, Noble Fish might be the best bang for your buck in America. Fantastic sushi, great rolls specifically, a lot of times pre-prepared, very, very fresh, and the pricing is incredible. There's more fish in these rolls than any other rolls across town, and the price is the most competitive around. It's absolutely the best spot. If I lived in Clawson, I would probably eat Noble Fish for lunch every single day. Luckily, Micah and I are a little bit hungry, so we're gonna slide in there. We're gonna grab a roll or two. We got another video to shoot after this, so we gotta do it quick, but I wanna show you Noble Fish, the best, okay? Clawson, if you think Clawson, Michigan, the one thing I want you to think of first and foremost is sushi, Noble Fish. If you're into sushi, if you're in the area, if you live in the area, if you're moving to the area and you like sushi, check this place out. Okay, here's the deal. You got Japanese market. So if you're into all this stuff, I have no idea, like what is this? Shrimp chips? No thank you. But they have all the Japanese market stuff that you could ever ask for. You can order and sit down and order sushi. However, they have this carry out stuff, which is always super fresh. So since we're in a hurry, we're gonna do that. But check this stuff out, guys. You can buy stuff and do sushi at home if you want. You got all your fresh fish and the prices are incredible. It's like the best stuff around. All right, so here's what you do, Mike. How hungry are you? So we do a shrimp roll, we do a Michigan roll, and we do a tuna roll. They're huge, okay? Look at the size of these things, guys. Look at the size of that. These rolls are like as big as my hand, 10 bucks for that. Come on, you can't have that type of deal anywhere. We're gonna get a couple of these, we're gonna smash them real quick, and we get on the road, but I'm telling you, this is the move right here. My hand's not the biggest hand in the world, but like, let's be honest, like it's ridiculous. Look at the amount of fish in there. So you got tuna, avocado, sauce, the rice, so fresh, so good. I'm telling you, this is a spot. We're gonna smash this real quick, but don't ever forget Noble Fish. If you have not been here, don't forget who sent you. And if you know anyone looking to buy or sell real estate, don't forget to hit me up because I told you about the best sushi spot around. So as you can see from our drone, from driving around, showing a little bit of B-roll, hopefully you guys get the vibe of Clawson. You have the downtown area, which there's a lot of walkable real estate, a lot of walkable homes. And then there's a lot of these subdivisions, a lot of mid-century subdivisions throughout this general part of Oakland County. So similar to Royal Oak, similar to Ferndale and some of the surrounding communities, there's a lot of these mid-century houses. So you have a lot of bungalows, these mid-century colonials, tons of ranch homes, and they're kind of spread throughout the general Clawson area and some of the surrounding communities as well. To give you an idea of the pricing in Clawson itself, the average price point's about $300,000. There's some peaks upwards of, you know, $600,000, $700,000 with some new construction teardowns, which you can probably see from some of our drive-throughs. Some of the actual homes in these areas have been torn down and built new construction, like this one behind me is a little bit newer. This one's an old colonial, and then next to that is a bungalow. That's actually why I wanted to stop right here, not to film in front of these guys' house, but as you can see, this is like a perfect example of Clawson and some of the surrounding areas. So you have a 1950s or 40s colonial. Next to it, you have a Craftsman that was probably built, I don't know, 10 years ago, 5-10 years ago. And next to that is a really cool brick bungalow, okay? So that's like a variety of houses that you're gonna see here in Clawson. But again, not just in this area. If you're thinking about moving to an area like Clawson, average price point is $300,000. Average price per square foot is about $250. And these homes are selling really, really fast, under 3 weeks days in the market as of 2024 here. But there's a lot of different surrounding communities as well too. So depending on price points, budget, where work is, where your family's at, there's some different options. But I can tell you is throughout Oakland County, definitely throughout the Woodward Corridor, Clawson, this general pocket of town and some of the surrounding communities, there's countless homes like this. There's subdivision after subdivision after subdivision, mid-century builds, newer construction. There really is something for everyone. And with these downtown areas, like we just showed you in downtown Clawson, there's tons of restaurants, tons of shopping. You have Somerset Mall's only 15 minutes away in Troy. So there's just a lot of things happening. This is a busy area. Oakland County as a whole is a very, very sought out area. We work super heavy throughout all of Oakland County, and this is why. You have just something for everyone, a price point for all people, and there's definitely some fantastic schools around here, some fantastic communities, and a lot of different things to do. One thing I didn't mention, downtown Clawson, just like all the other cities we talk about, they do a 4th of July festival. They do several other festivals downtown as well throughout the year, farmers market, all that type of good stuff throughout these communities. So Clawson, Michigan could be a great price point for you. Specifically, if you're looking in that $250 to $400 or $500 price point, this could be a target area in Oakland County if that's within your budget for this part of town. So my name is Matt Talbot. This is the Living in Detroit channel. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. Clawson, Michigan. Let us know if it's a city for you.